Hey everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to episode 3 of Creating My Dream Office Space. In this series, I'm going to show you guys how myself and my dad transformed 1/3 of his garage into my dream office space, and now you're really going to start seeing the vision come to life. This episode is all about painting, installing the flooring, putting my desk in, and building a feature set of shelves from scratch. Now, welcome to Painting with Dad 101.
Feel like my homemade paint holder.
Yes.
Which happens to be pretty bloody good. Okay. Starting in a corner. This corner. You don't need too much, but you will go through a lot. You're going to come out at probably about a brush width, as you see how much the paint just sucked it up.
Yeah.
At least a brush width out onto the ceiling. You've got to do your whole cornice with the brush. So you want it nice and neat because this is the base coat. Every other coat that goes on this matches what this coat does. So if you bugger this one up, every other coat will look buggered up as well.
Yeah.
So nice and smooth. Do not leave like that.
Yeah.
Because if it left like that, then you have to sand it all up and start it again.
Nice.
So basically, keep flying with it.
Okay.
That's about how far you want to come down and up, and you got to do full cornice. The window is ready to go, but I think I'd rather tape this up so you don't get it all over your window.
Yeah. Good idea.
Just go around the lights,
Yeah.
around the power points, light switches, down the corners. Again, full brush width.
Yeah.
Either side. Don't worry about the bottom. You roll off and come down to about here somewhere because you don't forget your skirting's going to go high and all
What
that.
about how it goes like that? I don't have to go in like that.
Let's have a look. Let's do a bit. I've got an angle gap or down here. Yeah, you're going to have to go in.
Yeah.
It's not going to be fun. It's pain in the butt actually, because it means you've got to now, you know what I mean? Do the whole lot.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no blobs and splats everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I said, it sucks the paint up pretty quickly. So if you need more paint, call out. Anywhere where you think that the roller can't get to, that's where you use a brush.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tape up the window?
Yeah.
Need to.
Please.
Alright, I'll go get the
Hi,
tape.
Pop. Hello.
Alright, I'll get the tape and I'll do that for you.
Yeah. So there's been a little bit of work done that I haven't showed you guys yet because it was kind of something that I couldn't really help with. It was just puttying up all the holes and plastering and just sanding the walls. So my dad did that over a day or two. So this is what it looks like now. So all the walls are nice and smooth, ready for the paint to go on. We also have the cornices up. And yeah, so now it's ready for me to start painting. Bro, this is gonna hurt my arms.
You want it today?
Yeah,
Have fun with that shit.
I know. And look at my wall.
Why?
I don't know, I'm worried that you're gonna yell at me for doing it wrong.
You do know how much paint's all over your brush already. Oh my god. So the clean brush is a happy brush.
Yeah.
Very happy.
So, oh, I just kicked it. So I decided to recruit my dad to help me because it's gonna take me so long to do by myself. So Dad's gonna do
Most
all
of
the
it.
corners. I'm gonna start over here on the VJ board. The painting process actually took so much longer than I expected it to, hence why it makes up most of the footage in this video. And once again, my dad basically did most of the work here. He primed and added 2 coats of paint to 3 of the walls and the ceiling, while I primed and painted the BJ wall behind me. I also don't have any footage of my dad painting my door, but you'll get to see that in more detail soon.
Okay, so yeah. Try and keep a straight line as I go under the wood.
Okay.
Not too close to this. So start about there somewhere. Here you go. Up here. All the way up.
Oh my god. Why is this harder than I thought it would be?
And back down. That's it. And go slight at an angle to the wall. Don't touch the wall.
Yeah,
all the way over that. All the way down. Full strokes. When you stop. Yep. Perfect. Alright. Cool. It all looks blended in.
This is
Not as easy as it looks.
No, it looks easy.
Don't know you do it. Yeah, no, I've got to get this done.
After the painting of the walls was done, it was then time to put in the flooring. We decided to go with laminate flooring from Bunnings as it's reasonably cheap, easy to lay down, and we didn't really need anything too complicated since we already had a concrete slab to work with. So we're about to lay down the floor. I'm gonna let my dad handle it. There's my door. We just put the undercoat on it. This is the floor color that I went with. Palomino oak from Bunnings.
Let's put it this way first.
So
That's it.
we're trying to decide which way to put the floor.
Obviously they're going to be
Connected.
staggered joined and all that sort of shit.
Yep.
You get the idea.
Okay. We'll put it the other way.
That's not even funny. Fucking be good if I had my bloody glasses on. I can see what I'm doing.
What do you think?
Like I said, usually you go to length.
Right. I've forgotten what it looked like the other way.
You took a video.
Yeah, I know. What do you guys think? I think I should stick to the long way since that's what it normally is.
Usually that way.
This way?
There's less boards to do.
Okay. Less work for him.
No, there's not actually.
Oh, okay. That way.
That way? What, that way?
Yep.
No, oh, I've done
Yay.
25 minutes.
Okay.
It's like Mr. Bean. I didn't realise Mr. Bean. I just tape this shit down.
Oh no.
Let's see what I have.
Yay.
That was so cool.
No.
No tools required. It's the brute strength of the mat. There's the rock, then there's the mat. 85. That's a tiny piece. 85 millimeters. Or to you American people out there, 3¼ inches.
Is that how much it is?
Yeah. Do you know how I knew that?
Yeah.
It's got inches on here. It's like, I don't know, 3¼ or 3½, 3¼ just a little over 3¼ inches.
I would not have known that. Wait, is it? Oh, no, this way.
There goes one way.
Yeah. Is that it?
Did you hit it?
There you go.
Does it feel flush and flat and looks good, no gaps?
No.
Excellent. You pushed in, yeah?
Yep.
Alright. And 3 more. These pieces got there. You know what? I'm opening up another whole pack, the 3rd packet, just for like 2 pieces.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hi. I know. So Dad is going to get a tool to cut the last pieces of the floor and then it's all done. Dad's outside right now cutting the final pieces for the floor and then we'll be putting the skirting in, but not today, another day. So we just have this part left. That's for me.
Hi. Yeah, I'm doing it. You're not
I want to do it. I want to do the very last piece.
No, you're not doing anything.
I'm doing the last piece.
No, I'm gonna beat you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunately, me being old, I don't learn anything.
So I got the one where you messed up, but not the good one.
Perfect. I got cuts. Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay. Try this again. I'm gonna hit myself.
Stop that. What are you doing?
Make sure there's no blood on the back of that. The tape measure.
What the hell?
With the tape measure.
What's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong. There's a little bit
There's
of
blood
blood.
on my floor.
It won't hurt.
Go put a band-aid on.
Oh, good. Look.
Anna, don't touch
It's
it.
a part of Dad.
What is that?
Nothing.
Stop
Where's
touching
that
it.
one coming from? How did you do anything? See, if I put it in, it would have been perfect.
No.
So, what have you done here?
What have you done?
Oh shit.
What are you doing?
It might need a bit of a
Putting
clean.
blood all over my floor. I'm doing the last piece.
Yeah, you can do it. We had to buy a whole packet just for one fucking piece.
Yep.
You're having a laugh, you are. You're having a laugh. Well, I'll be butted on both sides. 210.
Ew, that's a bug. Bug carcass.
Yeah. I've only had 2 beers.
Oi! What is that?
What? I don't know.
Blood.
Might be paint.
On my door frame.
My dad's a leader.
Look at the freaking frame.
Well, it won't make it worse. Ah, you're gonna lose your fingers. Hit it in, smack it. That's like woo, that shit. You gotta make it hit a bit harder. Look at that, one fucking floor nut.
Yay! The floor's all in. I am happy with this colour. After the flooring was all done, my dad then installed a thick skirting to cover up where the wall and the floor meet. And we also kept the thick boxy look of the skirting all the way around the door frame as well.
straight over like that. Ready?
What?
Down.
I think I pulled something.
Really?
So right now we're just looking at some timber. I got my bench, like my desk timber that Dad's gonna attach to the wall for me, but I'm trying to find some shelves that are the same color. They don't have any here, so my options are to go to a different Bunnings or to buy another one of these and cut it to size, but it's a bit expensive. So yeah. So Dad's just down there getting some timber for the shelves. I'm really excited for you guys to see how the shelves come out. I'm gonna look on IKEA and see shelf.
Anywhere from 16 to 18.
I got 190 by 26. That's not very deep, is it?
18 by 6, 46 bucks. I can get 2 out of that.
Yeah. Wait, is that the right width?
Well, I get 2, yeah, because they're 600 wide and 1800 long. Cut it in half, you get 2.
Okay.
At 46 bucks, I'd have to buy at least 2 of those. I need 1 more. It'll work out cheaper.
300.
Because these are not even 300, they're 285.
Yeah.
And they're already at 40 bucks each.
Yes.
You need
Well,
5 fours, 200 bucks.
Yeah.
That's going to be 120 bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit more work for me because I've got to cut them down, but
It's alright. It's not my work. It's your
they
work.
laminate so they're strong. See how they've just been made out of bits?
Yeah. Okay, we can do this. Wow. This camera makes everything look cinematic. Even you just putting timber on a trolley. The piece we picked for my desk was a 2.2 meter beech panel from Bunnings, which my dad later cut to size. My job was to sand down the panel to make it nice and smooth, since I wasn't going to be coating it with anything, and I did that with one of my dad's electric sanders.
I feel so lucky loving her. Tell me what else is that you
I'll put that in the video.
This is gonna get that way, isn't it? Surely not. Oh, yeah, okay. Lovely, tell your mother.
Okay. Mom, it's lovely!
Mother, it's lovely! Alright, are we going to try this?
Why is this dirty already?
Oh, fucking hell. I had to change the lights.
What? Why?
Blue. Just gone.
Oh.
Packed it in. It's in the bin now.
Oh my goodness, you're really desperate.
Alright. That's the back. This is the front. You come in. You got to put it into the corner, right?
Hold on, let me figure out how I'm going to do this without getting my fingers trapped.
Well, I'm holding most of the weight.
In the corner.
Okay, now you push to the wall. Just off it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's a little tight here, so you just mark the wall as fraction. It's alright, look at that. What do we like there? Pretty good.
Fine.
Alright, it needs just a little plane of walls, not
Yeah.
dead straight. Alright, Mash, we're going to do this again. Alright, make your boost!
So, right?
This is the front. Just be careful, wait.
Okay. Give me a second to make sure I've got
Just go a
it.
little bit closer.
Ooh.
Small gap there, but it's nothing major.
Fine. I'm all looking at that. You got
Woo!
sawdust in your hair.
That's it. Cuff Scuff time! Who says scuff time? Eyes the phone. Eyes the one that says when it's scuff time. Scuff time! Scuff time! Let's go.
While Dad was working on making sure the desk was the right size, I sanded down the 2 shelves that were going above my desk.
I love it when a plan comes together. Who said that, Rach?
I don't know.
MacGyver! Oh my god. It wasn't MacGyver, it was Hannibal Smith
Okay.
from the A-Team. Now this one will be a little bit tricky because this timber's a little bit bowy. Yeah! Woohoo!
After the sanding was done and the shelves were installed, all that was left for me to do was paint and paint and paint and paint and paint. Until this project, I had never done so much painting in my whole life. Oh my god, this kills my arm.
Think of it as a workout.
Oh shit.
No, work. Have you finished that one yet?
My neck is killing me.
How are you ever gonna work? Actually, look.
Not.
Is this on?
Yes. This is how I'm doing it. This is so hard.
Yeah. Oh my god. La 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 la.
I was lucky enough to get an existing window in my office, although I don't think it had been cleaned once since my dad built this garage. I definitely was not going to leave it in the state it was in, so I got out my cleaning bucket and I got to work.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on. There you go. And all yours. Ready? Go. Bye. Have fun.
Okay, thanks.
Have fun. Okay. Okay.
Ew, it's so gross. I knew that my office definitely needed some storage space, so I settled on the idea of getting a tall shelf where I could put baskets on to store and hide whatever I needed. After doing some research, I really fell in love with the Ashwood furniture bookshelf from Adairs, but it was almost $500 and it was also too small for this space. But this is where my dad comes in again. Keeping a similar design, Dad and I came together to create a bookshelf that was taller and wider, but still had the same characteristics as the inspiration. This shelving unit was made to be 2200 tall, 1550 wide, and 376 in depth, and it takes up pretty much all of the back wall. For the construction of this shelving unit, we bought 6 lots of 42 by 42 dressed pine at 2.4 meters long, and 3 pine panels that were 1800 by 600 by 18, which later were cut in half to create the actual shelves. Putting together the shelf was fairly simple. My dad created 2 ladder-like structures that used dowels and glue to keep the pieces together.
It's pretty boring, isn't it?
Yep, it is boring, but it's part of the process.
It is the process. It's not part of. It just is. The trick to it is to put enough glue, but not too much glue. Because sometimes, if the glue can't escape anywhere, it splits the timber.
Oh.
It does, but mainly on smaller pieces of timber, not these bigger chunks. You'd be hard pressed to split these ones, I'd say.
Over a few days while the frames were resting, you guessed it, I painted again. This time I was painting the pine panels that we cut in half to become the actual shelves for this unit. I decided to paint these instead of leaving them raw because 1, the timber didn't match the desk color, and 2, there would have been too much wood in my office, so I used the white to break it up and also make it a little bit easier for me to style the shelves later. Before we actually assembled the shelving unit, the final step was to stain it. I used a stain from Cabot's called Beach House Grey to achieve a similar look to the color of my desk. And although it doesn't match up 100% perfectly, my desk and my shelves are on opposite sides of the room, so you can't really tell. Staining the wood was definitely a difficult task and it didn't come out perfect, but I'm letting those little uneven splotches of stain be a reminder that my dad and I built this ourselves. Hey guys, so it's a few days later and my dad has done a few things without me, so I'm going to show them to you now. So dad just put the desk in. Oh my gosh, it's starting to look like a real office now. I really like the color that we chose. It's called Beach. It's like a reddy kind of pinky tone, and he pushed the shelves in, and then he also put my blinds up, and they're just like plain white blinds. It's really dark in here because it's raining outside and the lighting's not great, but that's what dad has done so far. Now it's my job to stain the shelving that's going on the back wall. So this is the frame and I'm going to be staining it a similar color to this desk here, and then once that's done, these shelves are just gonna like slide in between and my dad will secure them on. That's all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. We have 3 more episodes to go after this one, and trust me, you won't want to miss them. They're so exciting. So stay tuned for those. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. It's not working. Oh, I got it. I love this chair, but I don't know if it's too big for this room. It looks so good.